Hello everybody and welcome to Moonlit Magic at Amoro's Intuitive Studio. This is going to be your ritual Astro-Tarot guide for learning to live by the energetic rhythms of the moon. This week's video, our very first premiere, is going to be about the full snow moon in Virgo, February 26th to February 28th, 2021. Please subscribe to be notified of the moon energy rituals we're releasing every 2 weeks at both the full and new moons every month. We are still in Pisces season, which means the sun is moving through the sign of Pisces and it will be here until mid-March. But now we're talking about the full moon. And at this time of year in February, the term snow moon has originated because in the region that is now the United States, Native Americans noticed long ago that February tended to be the snowiest month of the year. Snow is also symbolic of knowledge and is a connection between heaven and earth. This particular snow moon, I want you to take note as we think of individual snowflakes falling and uniting through a gentle process as they create something bigger than themselves. Each individual snowflake is unique, but they can cling together, accumulate, and gradually cover the earth in a pure blanket of snow. The very first thing we're going to do is take the overall energy of how to handle this period from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. It says, trust in the unknown. Moonlit Magic is brought to you by Amoro's Intuitive Studio in collaboration with 2K's Eclectic Oasis, creator of the Moonlit Living Journal, where we're guided to live intentionally with the moon as our guide. By clicking the link, you have special access to the full moon in Virgo journal prompt from the current issue of Moonlit Living. From journal prompts to crystal-infused beauty products, 2K's Eclectic Oasis will guide you to a place where life evolves organically. So make sure to sign up for emails to be notified when the next issue is released. All right, now that we have our sky father, I want to tell you a little bit more about this moon. So with the moon full and bright in the sky, symbolic illumination occurs in our own lives. This is the perfect time to reflect on how things have come together in the past 6 months. Which pieces feel satisfying and which to let go of to make space for something better. So this is the perfect place to start flipping over the cards that are laid out. In this very first center section here is where we will find satisfaction in this lunar phase. Okay, the first message is flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. We'll find satisfaction. The healer. I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. We will find satisfaction. I surrender to a power greater than me. This is the center of where we will find satisfaction. Trust in the unknown. The significance of this full snow moon in Virgo is that it urges us to strike a balance between work and service, practicality and impracticality, criticism and acceptance, as the moon sits full, opposing the sun in Pisces in the sky. So the next logical place to see what we should be doing over this period is where should I set my intentions? So what is something you should set your intentions towards at this time? Detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Set your intention on detachment. Your heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture my loving relationships. So nurture the relationships that nurture you back. Set your intentions there. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Okay, these are where your intentions should be going at this time. Detaching. Detach from things, outcomes, things that may be keeping your mind stuck. Focus on your heart and the relationships that feel like they honor you, not the relationships that take the most work. Some sort of crisis, which also can be a crisis of consciousness or sudden awareness of a lack in our lives, provides us with a golden opportunity to explore our emotional needs. So what is something we should be aware of for the next 2 weeks during this moon cycle until we get to the new moon? Trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So be aware that you can hand over your deepest longings to your source. Crystal ascension. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. This means the earth, okay? Natural things in your space. Focus on those first. Small things. Appreciate things that have no monetary value. And something that you definitely should be aware of is that the universe has your back right now. Trust in the unknown. You will be rewarded for trusting in the unknown at this time. This is an eyes wide open time for our work, habits, health, and routines. We are likely to receive strong messages from our intuition at this time. So what is a lesson that we may face in this period of time? Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others. To follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. So this is the second time. Not only are we receiving satisfaction, we may not even know what it's like to be in the flow and how satisfying that could actually be. This is a surrender of possibly ego or inner wounds. It's time to go in deeper so you can really decide what is satisfying to you. Okay? One sublime desire takes precedence over all others. That's where the satisfaction is. Celebrate life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. This is a lesson you may face. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Okay? So celebrating your life every day will put you in the flow. And you have to accept that. Okay? To celebrate life, you have to believe that your life is worth celebrating, that you are worth celebrating just for being here, that you are allowed to be happy and joyful. Okay? A resource you should pay attention to at this time. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You may make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. This is a time, a true offering. Trust in what's true for your highest good. You need to detach from some sort of outcome and possibly choose to let this go. It may feel like a loss until you heal that within you. But invite love to take over and bring her own plan. Okay? Another resource is sinking into your own body. Okay, that's exactly part of this message, to be aware of our own health at this time, Virgo. And then also in Pisces, Virgo is so much in the mind, and to be able to balance those overthinking thoughts into the body, be sensitive and understand our own feelings. We can understand those of others. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And this is just sitting with yourself. Okay, your own consciousness. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to be afraid of losing anything. That's not meant for you. It's not meant for your absolute highest good. So what's going to be an effective way to clear our energy in the next few weeks? Liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. Clearing our energy. Those are not you. Those doubts and fears are not you. I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings. Gratitude for the lessons, for the loss, for the detachment, trusting that certain things need to, certain wells become too poison to drink from. Let clear water flow through and bring you fresh water. Okay, fresh water, fresh relationships, fresh situations. If you're hanging on to stagnancy, then it doesn't make it possible to realize that lessons come in loss. Okay, lessons come in detachment. We can't control the outcomes for others or even ourselves most of the time, but we can learn and we can change our patterns and address the things that we can change, right? In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. And I'm going to tell you right now, the right-minded thinking is believing that you have resources, that you are powerful. And before our very last message, I have something I want to mention here with the altar. It's a little bit wild looking, but what I want you to notice is there's a lot of chaos. None of it really may seem to fit together. But what the focal point is her. She's sitting there and she is channeling all the energy into one place. And that is what you must do. You may feel scattered or chaotic. No matter what you experience in this world, it will be scattered and chaotic around you. You are the one who is meant to channel all that like a lightning rod and focus it in what satisfies you the most. And our final message from the cosmos. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. When we create some space, it's exactly what we mentioned before. You create space for something better by letting go of what is not serving your highest good. Okay? A nurturing heart. Mother. I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. Okay? Earth Mother. Heart chakra. Connect into yourself. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. So exactly, celebration. Celebration is what will bring you into the flow. Celebrating your lessons with outrageous openness. Okay? Treat yourself as a mother treats a child, and be that compassionate, forgiving, willing to allow learning. Okay? So how could the energy of a full moon in Virgo make us feel? It could make us feel heightened awareness of details, or more discerning than usual. It could make us feel emotionally prepared to make decisions. It can make us feel confident to balance our self-care needs. It can also make us more health conscious, duty-bound, and work-oriented. Something to be aware of. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is a planet of the mind. So you may have a tendency to overthink, to offer a little bit too much criticism, a harsh tone, or unsolicited advice, even just to yourself. All right, for the next part of our moon magic, for the snow moon in Virgo, we are going to do a meditation that's going to help us take ourselves out of our mind, drop into the body, let some of that inner criticism dissolve into feeling. See where it's really coming from in the core of us, in that heart chakra. So let's liberate ourselves from some of that icky, heavy energy. Let's allow ourselves some detachment, to trust in the unknown, and open ourselves outrageously to the divine flow. The meditation is up next. Let's start exactly where we are in our minds. Whatever you're thinking about, it's fine. I just want you to look at the colors as they change on the screen, or perhaps rest your head into your hands and allow your neck to relax. Feel the weight of your head as it sinks into your hands. Let your elbows just rest right on your knees. And let yourself sink in further. It's okay to be still. It's okay to be doing nothing at all. It's okay to let our bodies tell us where these racing thoughts come from. Which ones are true, self-honoring criticism, and which ones are doubts and lies planted by the world that we've taken on as part of ourselves, part of the self that we hate, that we shame and demonize. So just let your head sink down, or let your eyes relax as the colors change. If you find your mind wandering, don't beat yourself up over it. Just come back. Be here. Be here with us now. And let yourself relax. If you find find a thought pops into your mind, I want you to try to ask it or associate it with a sensation in your body. Can that thought tell you where and why it originated? If you feel a sensation in your body as a thought comes to the surface, can you put your hands there and just sit with it? Allow the sensation to grow stronger or to dissolve. Sit with it as long as you like, or as long as you can, until a new thought pops into your head. Ask that one the same question. Does it originate in the same place? Or does it feel stronger? Softer? Do you enjoy that sensation? Or does it scare you? If you're able, allow yourself to sit with it until it dissolves away. If it's not dissolving away just yet, feel free to relax a little bit more. Take your mind back to the thought. See if it wants to tell you anything else. Maybe that's for another day. Or maybe you're ready to sink in deeper. Allow your body to tell you exactly what it needs. Allow your body to melt. Softer and softer. With each slow breath. Are you able to find those feelings? Somewhere in your body. Are you able to come back? Are you willing to come back to that place where this sensation arises? As you go about your days after this meditation, I want you to be a little bit more soft, a little more gentle on yourself when critical thoughts pop up. Let the thought come, and if you can, take just a few seconds, a moment, a minute. Place your hand where you feel that sensation on your body when those anxious thoughts arise. Be there for yourself. 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. But start
exactly where you are. Thank you for being here.